Okay, here we go.
Yay.
Welcome to the threesome, y'all. It's the podcast where the three of us attempt to talk about at least 3 topics each week. And luckily, we are still a threesome this week, but we'll get to that. Okay, so if this is your first time finding us, we are so glad you're here, and we thank you for coming. If you are back for more of whatever this is, then
Greatness.
we really appreciate you, and you are the real MVP.
All right.
So, our point person and optimistic realist is not here tonight, but stepping in is our girl Dell, friend of the show.
What's good, party people? Long time no see, no hear, no talk. Hey.
Well, I mean,
Welcome
you've been
back.
busy, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
That money.
Yeah.
And the dulcet baritone that you hear is our man in the middle, our voice of reason. We call him Magic.
You niggas got some audacity. You sold $1 million, now you have for me. Get off my dick. Kick it, bitch.
And right.
Yeah.
And bringing up the rear, as always, I identify as the pragmatic contrarian of the group. And I'm called Storm.
Okay. let's go.
Yeah.
Just a beat.
It's what we all live
So
for.
does anybody got church announcements this week?
Not I, said Dell.
Congratulations
Okay.
if whoever you voted for won.
Or, thank goodness if whoever you voted for didn't, because, well, for most of you anyway, because most of you, most of the elections went in what I would say is the correct way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Oh, we're recording this on Veterans Day. To any exes I've had in the military, I thank you for your service. Appreciate it.
ditto.
I guess I'll thank his monkey ass. Whatever.
Don't. No,
I know,
he gets
right?
no
He
love.
gets none. He gets
Sorry.
none. Fuck the dumb shit. He gets none.
No. And if he was here, I'd punch his ass in the throat.
I
So
know
no,
this.
he gets nothing.
I already
Well,
know.
damn.
Mm-hmm.
Got Lifetime channel a little too early in here.
Yep.
Or late, depending on your
Right,
perspective.
exactly.
Because
Bad late.
he's had this coming for years.
Yeah, decades actually, but who's counting?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And also, he
Yeah,
was
men ain't
warned
shit,
ahead of time.
girl.
Well, I
It's
mean,
the feminist podcast of the year here, baby.
I wasn't. If you said women ain't shit, I'd agree with that shit too. So
Yeah, me
whatever.
too. Me too.
People ain't
Then I
shit.
feel obligated to name names, and I'm trying to be a better person.
I don't know why.
Right.
Sounds like you've got some latent hostility built up there.
Go on and let it out. Go on.
I've been heartbroken
That's right.
before. It's okay. We move on.
Do you?
Let it out. Relax your
Yes.
mind. Let your conscience free. Go ahead.
Thank all of y'all hoes for the lessons. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of hoe appreciation,
Good segue.
I mean, I don't know what to do with that. But okay.
Right.
Listen, I don't know whether to be offended or flattered.
How about
I
just
don't
listen?
think hoes receive enough appreciation for what they do for society.
again, I don't know whether to be offended or flattered,
Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe.
but I will say a hit dog will holler,
Yeah.
and I'm hollering. That's all I'm saying. But go ahead.
You know, a good side piece is way easier to get along with than the person you're with.
Not necessarily, my brother. Not necessarily.
I said a good one.
Well,
Mm.
well, that is
They
because
come
when he
through,
thinks of
they
a
know the
side
assignment.
piece, when he thinks of a side piece, he thinks of a woman. See,
Facts.
what he fails to grasp about his
Men are
brethren,
possessive.
exactly, unnecessarily.
Yeah.
I've been a great side
So-
piece before. I will send you home to your husband, smile in his face, and act like he's doing such a great job.
Well, you're a rarity because most of them
I try to be.
cannot handle it.
Yeah.
Hey, from this good pussy over here.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right now.
I mean, way more information than I needed. Also, the confusion of it all, but okay.
There's nothing better than somebody that could just come by, break you off, and leave,
yes.
and don't even talk to you the next day.
I would agree, but they never do that. They never do that.
They want to tell you their life story in 5.2 seconds.
You can wrap up your
I don't
life story
even
in
care.
5.2 seconds. You ain't got no life.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
They still want to say it though. They still want to tell you.
Yeah, but I don't even care about that. I'm just like, why are you bothering me tomorrow?
Don't come for me unless I send for you. That's basically it.
That.
Yeah.
That's a hoe's job. They can't be trying to claim territory.
But they do.
Well, yeah, that is because you're thinking about women and we are thinking about men.
No, I've been a side piece most of my life. I have no problem being.
Again.
We came here. We did what we came to do. Go home,
Not the
please.
most.
Again, you are clearly an exception.
Yes. Clone
Thank you.
yourself.
I think
Clone yourself, damn it.
I tried, but them cloner willy things aren't really built for. Never mind. Anyway,
Well, they have special ones for your situation.
I'm assuming the one I bought was. If you can fit in that, you're not
I'll
worth
see
cloning.
what I can do.
Moral of the story: gigolos, get your shit together. And your fucking emotions.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's some flaw on the Y chromosome or what, but
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
it'll start out fine, but then it quickly morphs into I don't want you to be with him thing. And
That's that's rule number 1 you can't break.
Right. What part of the game is that?
you would think.
Shit.
Yeah, if you know
but
going in, you decide male or female. How you just going? No.
Men are sappy. They don't know how to control their emotions.
Contrary to
Anyway.
your belief.
I'd imagine. I can't relate.
Okay, is that all we have on the who appreciation?
Listen, I appreciate y'all, but I don't fuck men, so who knows? Get your shit together, fellas.
Well, I mean, okay. I
Right.
appreciate
These young rapper hoes be
guess.
talking about dudes a munch like they just come through, eat, and leave. Somebody got to be on their job.
Maybe you need to hold a clinic. Do some shit.
Don't nobody listen to me. Been on this podcast like 2-3 years. Except for exes. Hey.
I mean, whatever. I mean,
Listen,
I
you gotta have all the
hate
fans
my
we can.
exes. I mean,
Right.
we all cool. you know,
And that's a beautiful thing.
whether or not they're allowed to talk to me. We're all
Right.
cool.
Wow.
I mean,
Not I.
yeah,
Said
that
Yolanda.
whole thing is wild to me when you're not allowed to talk to somebody, but it also indicates to me that you can't be trusted for some reason. But
Or you with somebody insecure as fuck.
And there's that.
yeah, but
I'm not with the whole allowed thing anyway. Last time I checked, I was good and grown.
that's all I'm
Allowed.
saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
With the I'm
To
not
anybody
allowed to
fucking
talk to
any
you.
of my exes, you ain't got to worry about me. You can keep that miserable ass broad.
Wow,
I feel the same about
all of
mine.
them were
Ditto.
miserable.
The ones that are currently acting like they can't speak to me because some chump is mad.
Mm.
Well,
Mm.
Also, ladies, y'all have to realize that if I knew you as a hoe, it's weird that you're in a relationship now and you don't do the hoe things anymore. It's awkward. I'm still be cool with you, but it's weird.
Mm.
mm,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I, yeah,
Congratulations on
okay.
settling down and trying to act right, but I know you.
I don't know how weird it is, but okay. Sure.
So they can't be reformed? Once a hoe, always a hoe? Is that your
No,
mantra?
no, 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 no,
Like,
no, 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 no.
I
This is
mean,
like if I've been getting nudes on the regular for the last 6 months to a year, and then it suddenly stops because you got a boo for 2 months. That's weird.
okay. I hear you.
okay.
Mm.
Well, first of all,
Also, I'm that
well,
asshole that
never
might
mind.
not talk to you for like 6 months and then pop up out of nowhere like Happy Titty Tuesday, and I know I'm wrong, so is what it is.
Mm,
I would
yeah,
welcome that.
I'm.
6 months and then you
Yeah,
just pop up? Sure, come on over. Why not?
right.
I'm
But
not
then
doing
don't call
anything.
me tomorrow. Yeah,
Right.
don't talk to me tomorrow. We're not cool.
Mm-mm.
You were serving a
I'm not hearting
purpose.
your
That's
pictures on the gram, just it's between us.
Yeah, don't do none of that.
mm-mm. No. Nope.
But see, that's what old age has done to me, I guess.
It's called wisdom.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. Good old wisdom.
yeah. Because I mean, just because I decide to have a conversation with you doesn't mean I want to talk to you tomorrow.
Right.
Just don't.
It's because I had you in my mouth
So,
last night doesn't mean I want to speak to you today.
thank you.
There's that. Yeah, yeah.
That is precisely the point I'm
Yeah,
trying to make.
yeah.
You cool though, you cool, you
Um,
cool.
I concur.
Speaking of that,
What amount of monetary value would you put on the best sex you had?
huh?
Um,
Well, you go ahead,
Yeah.
Dell.
um, maybe 10G, maybe. Maybe.
10
Really?
Yeah,
G's?
10Gs.
That's some good shit.
Yeah, it was. Until he got all weird on me and shit. I'm like, damn.
They
I
always get
gotta give
weird.
up the 10G dick for some dumb shit. Damn.
Yeah, they always get weird. But
I gotta figure out how much
yeah,
divorce cost me.
What?
Nah.
I don't know.
What?
He's talking about the price of
Ultimately,
divorce. I can't.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. No, I mean you can't marry the one that was the best one because the best one is usually crazy.
nah, they trifling.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, your
By the way, shout
valuation
out
is
to her
very
if she's
high,
listening.
and I don't know if it's because I don't value things as highly,
Damn.
or if it's because I
10 stacks
value
is a
money
hoopty.
more. but
It's
I
Yes.
would say,
it's probably
yeah,
the second
like
one, Storm. It's probably yeah.
yeah, I'd say maybe 250.
Damn, not the 250.
A
Damn.
250 or $2.50.
Right.
Um,
Clarify.
250, not $2.50,
Now there
but
has
I
been
mean,
$2.50 dick, which is terrible.
I know.
It's terrible.
Right.
Unfortunately, I have been
Dick value
privy
is
to that
cheaper
shit.
than a pack of condoms. Oh,
Basically, I'm like, you
Lord.
Wow.
wasted my motherfucking time, and that's when you get cussed out and get pushed out the door for $2.50
No.
dick. Get out.
No, I feel sorry for them.
No, I don't.
No, you
Neither.
don't. I know you don't,
I
but I do.
appreciate
Like, I
them.
can't
Thank
be
you,
mean to
fellas.
them. Yeah, I can't be mean to them because I'm like,
Fuck that. Grade on
yeah,
a curve. Make me look better.
you're gonna catch hell all your life. So I don't want to pile on.
Shit, you nicer than me. Fuck that. Nope.
So I'm
Especially when you
overthinking this shit.
up. Oh,
Now,
girl, yeah, I'm gonna tear you up. Yeah, it's gonna be all that. Yeah. And then
I was gonna say, listen, my goodwill only goes so far because once you start talking shit,
right,
Oh, the louder the bark.
okay,
exactly.
once you start talking shit, then you're gonna piss me off, and then I'm gonna tell all your business.
Yep.
So
Yep.
don't do that.
Okay. They do share your dick pics in the group chat, fellas.
Uh,
That don't mean shit because just
okay,
because you have some don't mean you know how to do anything with it necessarily.
that
I
is
heard.
also correct.
Okay, so I've lived in Atlanta where there's a lot of women willing to fuck you for $40, and I never paid to
Oh
play
wow.
per se. But there was this one chick I broke off, and afterwards she was talking about her kids and they needed lunch, so I slipped her a 15, and I don't think it was worth that much. So I think the
Wow.
most I would probably pay maybe 500 or less for some great shit. I don't want to call names,
Okay.
but she was a star.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm interested in this $10,000 because I want to stay
No
far
shit.
away from that.
I'm about to
Yeah.
call my other half and get my value. I don't think I'm hitting 10 stacks yet. I gotta get my shit together.
Well, I'm just saying when somebody makes you multiple.
Isn't that the goal
Hey,
every time? I guess certain people set
Not,
goals that they really can't achieve. Okay, I get it.
yeah. Now I'm not saying I have 10G to give to the motherfucker. I'm just saying that's what it was worth. You know what I'm saying?
you're saying
Right.
if you had 10 G's lying around and he should ask you for it, you might be
I might be so
inclined.
inclined, right? Might.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I've never experienced that. So,
See, I need to pass dudes off to each other. Kind of friends are
right.
y'all?
Right.
No, I wouldn't do that to my girl because
Exactly. Yeah.
this friendship is 30 plus, and I value the friendship much more than the dick. He would piss her off, and then we couldn't be cool no more. And that's my girl. No,
Exactly.
no.
I'm not going to
Lose
destroy a
friends over
friendship
hoes?
just so. Exactly.
Yeah, no.
I'm not going to destroy our friendship just because I'm trying to be funny.
Right. Basically.
Like, here you go.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
Yeah. But I mean, if it was some good shit, I don't, and it's not, and it's not something I'm trying to make permanent, I'd be like, hey, girl, you need to go try that.
In the words of
I
Gangsta Delicious,
understand.
homies over hoes.
I hear you, but this particular one, yeah. So although it was,
We would have to fight.
yeah, because it's like, although it
We're
was
scared.
good, it's like you just still need to just close your mouth and do what you do. Because then your
Right.
mouth gets you in trouble because you say dumb shit. And then it kind of takes away from what I just experienced.
Everything.
And it was so good.
Yeah.
And you had to fuck it up by opening your mouth.
By talking.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens so often. It's terrible.
It is.
Maybe this quiet thing, it really is working for me. I wish I would have figured this out all my teenage years in the friend zone. It's some bullshit.
I mean, you can say something, just don't say something stupid. That's all.
No,
That's
I'd rather you
subjective.
not say nothing at all.
I get that too.
My kind of
exactly.
chick.
Yeah.
Although I get harassed for not making any noise during sex, I'm like, I'm fucking concentrating. What the fuck? I'm supposed to give a speech?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of women complain about that.
Yeah.
They're like, how am I supposed to know if you like it? Because you're not saying shit.
I came back.
It would be
right.
It would be disingenuous for me to complain about that. So
Okay.
Look who's trying to sound compatible, people.
Compatible with who?
The quiet man on the show. Which no one would believe based on this podcast, but no, in person, I don't be talking to you motherfuckers.
Well, whatever. My dog just came over here and laid his head on my chest.
Aww.
He's so spoiled. It's really ridiculous.
Oh, it is.
Call Peter. She's trying to smother him. Anyway.
Whatever. I said on my chest.
Damn. No.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
So, the ugliest person you ever had sex with?
Oh, it's storytelling time?
Sure.
Who wants to go first?
Storm knows mine, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, however you want to look at it and shit. There was two. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of somebody ugly, honestly.
I can't act like my hit list is all models. Sometimes you just caught me at the right moment.
Right.
I'm not saying that there wasn't somebody ugly in there. I'm just saying at my age, I'm trying to recall.
Yeah.
And also, I may have pushed that out of my psyche on purpose because of the trauma.
Right.
So
no, we're trauma bonding today, goddammit.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to cut through the trauma and remember and try to find.
Okay, I'll go first while you're trying to figure out a lie.
Okay.
So I lived with one of my homegirls. Well, she lived with me because she wasn't paying no fucking bills. And incredibly, fucking ridiculously sexy ass woman. And I'm friend zoned, so yay me. And I worked at night. She worked during the day. So I used to be on the phone with her during the day while she was at work. And her friend in the background used to just keep chiming in. And eventually I started talking to the friend. And after a while, she's like, oh, I'm going to bring her home with me whatever day. Okay. There's where I lived at, it was this giant hill. And down the hill was a mini mall with a liquor store. So I'm standing outside the liquor store. And I see my homegirl get off the bus with a... And I'm like, ain't this a bitch?
Damn.
Sorry, I'm going to have to drink away the pain. I walk in the house. I'm being friendly. My homegirl just dips off to the bedroom and leaves me in the living room with this wildebeest. And as has been said before, after 3 drinks, I'm a hoe anyway. I'm like, fuck it. I'm here. I'm going to break her off just so she could tell my homegirl, and maybe didn't work. But I did that, and just after that, every time she tried to jump on the phone while I was on the phone with my homegirl, it was like, yeah, let me go back to talking to her. And this was way before you could ghost people so easily. We talking landline phones, but
Right, right,
yeah, shout out to her and you're welcome.
right.
Mm.
Mm, 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 mm.
Dale?
Yeah, I already said there was two. One that Storm threatened to cut, and she probably should have. Um,
Oh, he pissed me off so bad.
yes, yes,
And for the record, I never threatened to cut him.
Uh-huh.
yes, you did. Yes, you
Selective
did.
memory.
Yes, you did. Because you had your
No, I
scalpel
did.
ready. Yes, you did.
No, 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 no.
Scalpel, no
I was,
less.
yes, yes.
Oh,
I
oh,
was
look who
sharpening my
suddenly.
scalpel while I was discussing with you
Yes.
what might happen to him, in the next week or so. That's all that was. I
Mhm.
never once told him I was going to cut him. I never said I was going to touch him.
Well, I guess I have selective memory because I could have sworn that you
I
did
Sounds
said
about
that.
right.
Ah,
I said that I had talked to a certain jarhead.
right,
I'll say that, who was coming home
right.
soon. Remember that discussion?
I
And
do.
wait, and I said, and he's probably gonna have to, fuck that motherfucker up.
Right,
That is all I said.
right, right, right.
Lord.
But
That is all I said. I didn't threaten to cut that one.
you heard how she said that one. Unfortunately, there are
While
many.
sharpening a scalpel, like, let me tell you about this bitch ass nigga over here.
Well, that's exactly what my conversation was.
Yeah.
As you say it like that, but that is exactly what I said. It not in those exact words, but that is exactly what that was.
Lord. Hi, Star.
Hey,
Hey,
what's good, baby?
Okay, but
that's good.
I mean, I know people say he was ugly,
He was
but he had an excessive amount.
of hair.
I was
Features.
gonna say fur, but sure. because
You over here
he
popping it
looked
for
a bit,
Arabs.
he looked a bit like the missing link. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not one of my finer moments, I have to admit.
Happens to the
Yeah,
best
I
of
mean, I,
us,
I could.
except for selective
Yeah,
memory over here.
no. Well, I mean, Dell,
Yes,
you're you're familiar with my catalog.
I am. I
Oh,
am.
wow.
Can you pick? Can you pick any flops in there?
No, not that I can recollect. No,
Hmm.
no. Hmm.
What, none of them worth 10 stacks?
I don't know because
Hell
I
no.
didn't fuck them, so I don't know. There was only like one that we both got down with, obviously at different times, but it was just one.
It
But no,
happens.
I'm sorry, what?
It happens. Eskimo
Yeah,
sisters, whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, he
Mm,
wasn't even close to anybody's 10 stacks, no. But I mean, he was all right.
mm-mm.
He wasn't ugly, but
No.
he was young.
Can't say that out loud.
He was of age, damn it. We weren't trolling for damn kids in this motherfucker. He was of age, but he was young. And then the other one, oh God.
Keep it
Listen,
real, son.
I asked you at the time if you were certain because
Yeah,
I asked you at the time.
right. Again, not one of my finer moments, but I guess ugly dick needs dick ass too. I don't know if I don't know.
Shout out to the overachievers.
It was charity ass. I don't know. Shit. That was
happens.
damn 30 years ago. Shit, I don't know what I did 30 days ago, let alone some damn 30 years. I don't know. Damn it, I don't know.
And that's what I'm struggling with. That's precisely what I'm struggling with right now.
Yeah, man. I just
Because
know they were
I'm just
ugly. I do remember that. Damn shit.
yeah, and I had it, and hey, I have selective memory loss, which is probably very good for my mental health. So I don't recall like anybody that was particularly hideous, where it would stand out in my mind.
Right.
But I'm relatively sure I probably blocked those people out.
Right.
Some kind of way.
And ugly
Exactly.
people with sexy voices are cheating. That is not fair.
Yeah.
Star, you got
Oh.
topics?
Yeah, we got Star
okay.
here. Star finally wandered in.
Yay.
Hey,
The tiger finally dragged.
Damn.
listen.
Finally dragged
Big
Star.
ass cat. Big ass cat dragged in. Oh,
Right.
so first of all, before we get to my topic, because whatever y'all was talking about sounded interesting. What is that? Have you ever smashed somebody that was ugly? Is that what that the topic was?
The story
Pretty much,
behind it.
like, yeah.
Basically.
And the story behind why you did that.
Yeah, the ugliest and why. Me, like I said, it just wasn't my finest moments.
Yeah, I was gonna
Boredom
say
happens.
I have never really. I'm visually just so I've never really smashed anybody I would consider just to be ugly. I guess the most unattractive person had to be between somebody that was fairly, well, I won't say fairly recent, but within the past like 10 years. And well, no, I didn't smash that dude. What I'm talking about, I dated him, but whatever.
Damn.
That's worse.
His breath was bad. Like I couldn't even get that far with him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Um,
Shame on him.
very much so. Shame on your adult ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Ass.
Right. So Tic Tacs wouldn't have helped the brother, huh? He was beyond that.
I have always said, if you got some stuff going on that a couple of Altoids can't help, you need to see a doctor
You ain't
immediately.
lying.
Um,
You ain't lying.
and after a couple of Altoids, he took 2. I was like, oh, wait,
Seriously
what? And
struggling.
bounced right back like 5 minutes later? No.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was the stuff down in the gut.
Yeah.
Um,
Innards. Mm-mm.
Internist. Let's see. No, I can't really think of nobody that was just ugly. The most unattractive guy. I hate to even say this because he's no longer with us. Had to be some dude.
Keep it real.
Some dude. This guy that I messed around with for that I used to go to high school with, and it was kind of one of them things. It was like he played me when I was younger because I wasn't giving it up. And when I got older, he called himself being reinterested, and I just did it for shits and giggles and then dumped him because that was like my little payback. Throw it on him real good, have him chasing after me, and then dump his ass.
I like that.
Okay. To all my friends on homegirls, think like her.
I like that. You get the claps. You get the claps.
That's a bad choice of words, but sure.
Right. No claps, no claps. But
That's still out here? I guess.
the clap? Oh yeah, very much so alive and well. All these old diseases coming back with
They
super
sure are.
bugs attached to them.
Because these nasty motherfuckers not taking care of themselves. Nasty bitches.
But anyway, So one of my topics, I don't know if anybody would care about it, but um it's sort of photography related. Now, here's the thing. There's a young lady, and I'm gonna put her name out there because she don't care herself about putting her name out there.
Oh, damn.
Um, and I'm gonna find it in just a minute because I'm very tired. But anyway, this particular young lady, oh, I'm sorry, her name is all right. She owns some business called, and we'll get to that in a minute. Okay.
Uh-oh.
She appears to be young girl, somewhere about the age, I say somewhere between the age of 25 and maybe 28, African American girl. And she put up this one particular picture that looks to be a school picture, photograph with the watermark on it, on the child's face.
Oh, damn.
And her thing was they be stamping these school photos like we can't edit them ourselves. Then be charging to change the background. Ain't nobody paying y'all. Look at my baby cousin. Edit by yours truly. And so she's got a side by side, one with the stamp on the face, and the other one without the stamp, and some clearly pretty halfway decent edits that she did to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this has started a whole little internet kerfuffle, and I know I'm probably seeing a lot more of it because I have more photographer friends. But when I tell you some of everybody, it has chimed in on this particular situation, not because of what she's doing, but because people are telling her this is illegal.
All day.
Nope.
This is illegal. This is copyright infringement, whatever, intellectual property, whatever. And she blatantly doesn't care. In fact, the more people are responding, she keeps putting up samples of other pictures. And like there are literally hundreds of people chiming in and asking her, please remove the stamp from their child's pictures because they don't want to pay the school or the photographer for these particular pictures. In fact, she put up one status talking about 1,500 inboxes in 2 days. People asking the hat, letting you know y'all charge too much. Now, let's go here. You are waging this war on photographers, basically talking about how they charge too much and this, that, and the other, and you're blatantly stealing. But is where you're selling your articles of clothing, okay, and they're cheap. Let's. I'm not even saying that because of what she's doing, but they're cheap as hell. Like she's got this 1-2 piece silk like outfit. It's shorts and a t-shirt and a button down. I'm not a t-shirt, but a button down short sleeve shirt. And it's like polyester, and it says in the description, and she's charging $90 for it. And I'm thinking to myself, who's ripping people off here? You know what I mean?
Right.
So a bunch of people have been like, you have your own business. You have 1,600 followers. Well, no, I'm sorry. 160,000 followers. What are you doing? You're messing up. So, she's been tagging police departments. Okay. First, she lives in Louisville, Kentucky. So she tagged the Louisville Police Department. Like, here's one for y'all, since they talking about what I'm doing is illegal. This, that, and the other. Now, here's the thing, right? She's been tagging other community police departments and this, that, and the other. So this has been going on for like 3 or 4 days, right, on the internet. Now, in this, right, eventually, she's going to have some people end up suing her.
Absolutely.
She's
For
got
sure.
evidence
Yeah.
all over the internet. And my thought was, even though she appears to just be like blatant, like throw me in jail. And I mean, and she's saying this, like, call the police if you want, throw me in jail if you want, whatever, whatever, whatever. She's like, she just doesn't care because what she's figuring is that nothing's gonna happen to her, right? Now, here's the thing about that, right? Sadly, she, depending on who she's dealing with, as far as taking like the images, nothing may happen to her. She may have her social medias, shut down or whatever for copyright infringement. However, legally, unless she runs across somebody who is like me, who copyrights all of my images, she may be able to get away with whatever, right? Because even though intellectual property works where like if I take a picture, automatically I own the rights to the images. However, if they are registered, I have a little bit more fight behind me than I do just regular, intellectual property rights. But with her getting sued, because a couple of photographers are talking about suing her and all of this other stuff, what I thought about is this. For a lot of these young people who are out here just doing ridiculous like stuff, like I'm pretty sure at this point, she's doing this for attention. But can you really be this stupid? Or can people really be
Yes.
this stupid to gain or want to gain attention? Because here's the thing. If they find her guilty, if she has come across somebody who has registered images, the fine per photo is $63,000.
Wow.
It's a lot of $90 button ups.
Why you got these like these fake silk outfits out here that basically probably cost you $16.99 to make, if that.
Right.
Okay. And you charging $90 for it. But I'm just like, people, I don't understand this culture these days. Like I said, the more I look at it, I'm like, she's doing this for attention. She probably honestly does not care and is probably, really like laughing. But what is it that is wrong with these young people these days that the threat of legal action, they just thumb their faces at it? I don't understand. I mean, thumb their noses at it. I don't get it.
It's this generation. It's like it's a sense of entitlement. Like, just we don't have to work for anything. Just give it to us. I've noticed that, as an educator, that these kids don't want to have to work for shit. Like I shouldn't have to because I'm me. Just that, it's this generation. So it's real fucked up, but that's what I think it is.
Attention is their currency.
Yeah.
Attention is her currency. And keep in mind, she had okay numbers before this, it appears. But on like just Instagram alone, apparently over the past couple of days, she's gotten a boost because she's put up thank you, however many thousand followers twice just in the past 4 days. So, like I said, whatever this is clearly making the rounds, and like you can get in big trouble, and you have 2 kids. Well, it appears to be at least 2 young kids. Okay. And if they decide to throw your ass in jail all for attention, like, I don't get it. It's one thing.
Everybody's tough until you're in a jail cell or a hospital bed.
The thing is, she doesn't think it's going to happen to her. Well, the old people used to say, fat meat is greasy. You don't think fat meat is greasy? Yeah, you need to be made a believer.
I mean,
make her a believer quick.
They should know there's some grease on that meat now because of what happened to what was that girl's name? Tasha K.
Yeah, that's true.
She thought she could just throw whatever she wanted up there. And Cardi was like, oh no, I'm not the one.
Mm-hmm.
And she gave her every
Oh,
opportunity to stop.
right.
And you gonna be defiant because this is getting you followers. Where all them followers, how much money are they kicking in on those millions of dollars that you now owe Cardi B
Right.
behind that? It,
Right.
like it's just so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Also, all these youngsters have the arrogance of, okay, so and so got caught, but I'm smart. I won't.
Right. Right.
No, you're literally posting your crimes on the World Wide
Mm-hmm.
Web. Just
Mm-hmm.
because you've gotten away with it before, eventually it's going to bite you in the ass.
Exactly. Yep.
Don't call me to put none
Yeah,
on your books.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. And as a
I don't.
mother, that's some fuck shit because obviously you're not giving a damn about your kids.
And
So,
that's you know what? That leads me to um a whole nother thing. Like these younger folks, and I'm not talking about 16, 17. I'm talking, mid to late 20s, 30s, people who are out here with these babies.
yeah.
And just like we're not talking about like reckless behavior like back in the day reckless behavior. Like this is just a different day and time, which they always, they often tell us like, oh, it's just different these days and all this stuff. No, we recognize how different it is. I believe the
Mm-hmm.
majority of us do. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Right.
But in that, their behavior just appears to be way more reckless. Okay, and with the recognition that it's a different day and time. Like people out here literally just don't give a fuck. Like
Right.
um this young lady on the internet was talking about how her cousin is missing. And her cousin has 4 kids, all under the age of 6.
Mm.
Um
Damn.
Mm.
no, all under the one of them is about to turn 7, but yeah.
Still, they babies.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
they babies.
Yeah.
They have not been able to find this young lady.
Hmm.
She's been missing now for about 5 days. Now, keep in mind, okay, young lady is not working. Young lady has no active phone service. She does what a lot of people do. A lot of young folks do these days is they don't pay a phone bill. They just use the phone off of active Wi-Fi. And listen, if there's anybody out here, listen, I know how it is out here financially. Listen, I've had financial issues, currently having financial issues, so I get it. But one of the most immature things that you can do, unless you just absolutely cannot help it, is not have active phone service, especially if you have kids out here.
Right.
It should not be where nobody could not get a hold of your butt. What
The
is that?
hell?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's me eating.
Oh,
Sorry, my bad.
I thought it was some kind of
Tap the
sound
mute
effect. I'm
button.
like, what's
My bad. My
that
bad. Sorry.
I thought I was gonna have to call 911, but I couldn't figure out which city I was sending not
Oh,
the
damn.
police to.
My bad.
noise?
No, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Especially school age children. Again, as an educator, and God forbid we have to reach your ass. Something has happened to your child at the school, and we can't find your monkey ass. Then what?
Something's happened to you, something's happened to your child. They can't even ping your phone.
Right.
I mean, like, just so stupid. And yeah, just so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So, anywho, they can't find this young lady, unfortunately. She's been missing for about 5 days. And everybody's like, oh, well, she's got an iPhone. Did you ping her phone? But there's no active service. And if she's somewhere where there's no Wi-Fi for the phone to automatically connect to, then that's a wrap on that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Basically, she met some folks a couple of weeks ago, And all of a sudden, they talking about going somewhere for like a day party or whatever the hell it is, like 4 or 5 cities over. And she got up, found babysitters for the kids, and basically flew up out of here, and nobody's heard from her since.
Um,
Yeah.
Visible is $25 a month.
Who?
You spend that drinking a phone company.
Oh. Probably like
Unlimited
Mint or something
everything.
like that.
Yeah, same thing,
Yeah.
different company. I think Mint is
Unmute,
T-Mobile's version and Visible is Verizon's version.
unmute yourself, Dell.
Maybe she's
Muted
still
me.
enjoying her food.
I am. I think somebody.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say something.
Oh no, I was just
My
like,
bad.
no, I was just like, yeah, I was just amening. Go ahead.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
like some of you definitely have drinking and smoking habits that surpass that. And definitely if you have, a person or people out here who depend on you, that's so freaking irresponsible to not have an active working phone.
Basically,
Especially if you have other habits zapping that money. Um, you
I've
need to
seen
figure that
homeless
out.
people with phones that work.
you know what I'm saying? That's fine.
There is some
But
sort of government program that will help you out.
I
Hmm.
was getting ready to say, so that's a whole nother thing. I forgot about that. Thank you for bringing that up.
Hmm.
Um, they do have the government programs for people. They give you so many minutes or whatever, and no, you can't text. And well, yeah, you can text, but you can't use it, as frequently as you would another phone. But then you have a phone, you have a working phone.
Hmm.
Something happened to your kids, like she just said, they can actually call and get in touch with you if you're not in a Wi-Fi hotspot area. I don't understand what that whole thing is these days, but it's irresponsible as hell. Um, I remember back in the day when beepers first came out, like before you could have a cell phone bill, you had your little $9 a month or whatever it was,
Right.
like beeper bill. And it was kind of one of them things like, oh, I paid my beeper bill. You kind of felt like
Like you was doing something.
he was doing
Right.
something.
Right. Hmm.
Now it's like these kids, the only thing they focus on is stupid shit.
Right.
And some of it's regular, you know, well, I won't even say growing pains, but some of it is just that regular young people shit. And some of that other stuff is just not. It's like they're way more careless these days. And unfortunately, society is not as forgiving as it was for some of us when we were younger doing the stupid shit. Um, we might come across an older person who actually gave a damn to actually say something or help us out if we got into a jam and whatever. Nowadays, I don't care how old they are. You just really don't want nobody interceding
Right.
because you don't know what kind of time they're on, and you never did. But the chances of finding somebody shady is just greater these
Hmm.
days. Um, Folks out here are just crazy as hell. But
Wow.
that's all for that. The only other thing that I wanted to talk about was, so did any of us vote on Tuesday?
I did.
You did.
I did.
My
I
blackness will
did.
not allow me.
Did you say blackness would not allow you?
Listen, I've been alive through 8, 9 presidents. My hometown look exactly the same. I don't have no faith in none of these people.
Well, maybe your hometown looks the exact same because people like you don't vote the people in who will
Okay, one,
change
I ain't
it.
lived
But
there in a whole bunch of years, but no.
okay, well, I'm just saying.
No. Like the last presidential election, I voted for a third party candidate to which the two of y'all were like, you wasted a vote. And I'm like, y'all voted for somebody you don't like. So yeah, I'm the waste of vote guy.
I did not vote for somebody I didn't like. I mean, didn't do that.
Y'all both
So
got on this
basically,
podcast and was like, yes, I'm voting for the lesser of two evils.
That should not tell you that I don't like the person. Like, I don't know where you
No, but
got
it
that
does say you're
judgment.
voting against one person, which is completely goofy. And a two-party system is like you're choosing just this idiot or that idiot. It's never the best candidate.
Okay.
So I bowed out. Y'all can have it.
Okay.
dang, I didn't realize we were so influential. A
Yeah,
lot of
apparently
people
you
say.
are.
That would be y'all literally. I'd be like, the whole American system is
So I
trash. If
know.
y'all want to make it work, good luck with that. To the
I said,
listeners, not us specifically.
I'm not gonna argue with that at all. But I think we have different assessments on why it's trash
Right.
or what makes it trash. But that's
Yeah.
okay.
Honestly,
We
the
that's okay.
uninformed
We can
voter is a
disagree.
terrible thing. I think we can all
Okay.
agree on that. There's a lot of people voting that don't know who or what the fuck they're voting for.
They're voting for.
That's true. But that's on them. They need to be
No,
doing
I
the
agree. I
research
agree with
and
But if
that.
it's the masses, then they win.
Very
Well,
true.
yes. I mean, I, I could talk for an hour on democracies and why they're good and
Oligarchy.
why they're bad. Like I could talk for hours on that, so I'm not going to. But I don't even know where I was going with that. What were you talking about, Star?
Did we vote?
Well,
3 out of 4 did. Blackness, I appreciate y'all.
I I apologize. Look.
well, I'm old fashioned, whatever, and whatever you want to call it. And y'all, of course, can disagree because that's your prerogative to do so. But I look at it as our people died. Dogs were sicked on them, they were attacked, whatever, so that we would have the
Yeah.
right now to vote. Even if it is for a fucked up motherfucker, we still have that right.
Well, that got me to thinking about some of the most idiotic campaign promises some of these politicians have made over the years. And so I picked out a few of my favorites. You ready?
Oh, this should be good.
Sure.
Yeah.
John Edwards, during his presidential run with John Kerry, he promised that disabled people will get up out their chairs and walk again. He promised to cure diabetes, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's.
I think I remember that. Sad, but I do.
He got a
Um,
personal connection with God.
right.
He would have to promise that bullshit.
Listen. Herman Cain.
Oh,
He
Lord.
promised, right. I got two of his.
Mm.
Herman Cain promised to veto any bill longer than 3 pages.
That's actually a good idea, but it'll never happen.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that. And just because he's crazy don't mean he's wrong. So also rest in peace.
Right. Yep.
He died?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
COVID.
Yep.
Ah.
He passed on COVID. Sarah Palin.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Miss I
She
see
promised
from my backyard, but go ahead.
to stand by America's North Korean allies.
We got North Korean allies?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, do any of the K-pop groups come from over there? Because
Right.
That's South Korea. North Korea
well,
don't allow
I'm
you to
pretty
have
sure.
art.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Oh, goodness gracious.
He promised
We're
to
black. We
gut.
should vote for him.
Mm.
He promised to gut, if not get rid of the EPA.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm sure he believed that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
That's a common Republican refrain, is that they want to eliminate the EPA.
Right.
Yeah. I don't even remember who this is, but Alan Karuba promised to end boredom.
What?
While running for U.S. president, this candidate vowed to end boredom, make Vanna White the first lady, and hold a telethon to end the national debt.
That's why we don't remember
I
him. He's
like this
a
guy.
motherfucking idiot ass.
Al Gore, he
Mm-hmm.
promised that zebras will not change their spots or stripes or whatever that zebras have
Damn.
nowadays.
That's very Al Gore-ish.
Very
Mm-mm-mm.
much so.
I mean, as promises go, that's one that I think he could probably keep.
Right.
You think so, huh?
Uh-huh.
Unlike any other candidate.
Um, so Donald Trump promised to stop eating Oreo cookies, or at least stop eating them until Nabisco moves production from Mexico to the United States. That was actually a part of his campaign promise. I just thought that was really interesting. Herman Cain again. He promised to eliminate commerce, education, and energy.
Mm.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is
Well,
that,
as an educator, yeah,
I
okay.
can't. Yeah, I'm just.
I mean, again, that's a pretty Republican refrain. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Herbert Hoover.
They
He
try to
promised.
ruin the education. Just taking it away is a little bold.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's already ruined, but go ahead.
Yeah. Indeed. Herbert Hoover. He promised a chicken in every pot. That was actually a part of his campaign thing. It was a part of his platform of prosperity. A chicken in every pot.
Mm. Mm.
yeah.
Eisenhower. He promised that things are more like they are. Wait a minute, this is actually, it's hard to read this. Okay. He promised that things are more like they are now than they ever were before.
Oh my
Somebody
God.
cleared that. He had a team that went, yeah, this the one.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Newt Gingrich.
Oh God.
He promised a whole moon colony. By the end of his second term in the year 2020, he promised that there would be a moon colony.
Mm.
Gabriel
We are
Green,
not
don't
living up
remember
to the
him.
sci-fi movies.
Mm.
Gabriel Green, he promised to eliminate poverty with the use of credit cards.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
That's good for business because they're gonna
Wow.
get the interest. Put
Mm.
people back in poverty.
Right.
And that was the top. Those were the top of the most ridiculous things that I saw of the Trust me, I read through a lot of them, and there was some that was just like, okay, that's just too stupid to even repeat. But stuff like Ronald Reagan promised to be awake. He stopped. He had promised
Be awake. Is that what you said?
be awake. Yep. He said, according to Ronald Reagan, he has orders to be awakened at any time in the case of a national emergency, especially if he's in a cabinet meeting.
I mean, that can apply nowadays.
Mm.
See, simple stuff. Or just ridiculous. What's her name? Michelle Bachmann promised to withdraw from Libya and Africa.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
See, stuff like that.
Sounds about white.
Sounds about it.
Exactly.
It does.
Exactly.
Very much so. Yeah, I thought about like these politicians and their ridiculous promises, and I was like, what was some of the worst? What was some of the dumbest? And there have been quite a few, but those are my favorite.
Day.
God, I love it.
How I don't know what the time looks like. Do we have time for one more?
Yeah.
Maybe we save it for next one.
Okay.
Nothing else. I gotta chop some shit out of this anyway.
Sorry.
happening.
Aw.
Sorry.
It's not a first.
My and my napkins, and y'all threatening to call 911 on my ass because I'm whatever the fuck y'all said. I don't know what it was. I don't know shit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll save the other topic, the polygamy topic, for another day.
I like polygamy. Never mind.
Of course you do.
If done tastefully.
Okay.
But tests.
You have to accept people for what they are. Appreciate them hoes.
Okay.
That's his running theme tonight, Star.
What? Appreciate them hoes?
Oh,
Yeah,
appreciation.
Yeah.
but for hoes in particular.
Oh,
Yeah. He's on a whole appreciation kick this Veterans Day.
no bullshit.
Ironically.
Salute.
Or
Happy
not so
Veterans Day.
ironically. Because I know some hoes that were in the military.
Most definitely.
You know a lot of hoes that were in the military. That's a whole job.
Woo. Okay, sorry.
Ah!
I think
You having a flashback. Yeah.
Just a little.
Lord.
Happy Veterans Day to those who have served our country. Yes.
Or just
Happy
me.
Veterans Day. You said
Thank
which is
you.
you?
And
Thank
me.
you. Thank you for your service.
My blackness will
veteran?
not allow me to vote. It certainly will not allow me to be patriotic.
I served during the Gulf War twice.
Did you?
Yeah, she ain't lying. Inadvertently. She ain't lying.
Oh, uh-huh.
So
You kept the truth.
Took care.
You kept the truth up.
She was working for the VA.
Yeah.
anyway,
And I was a
good
military
times.
spouse, so I don't know if that counts. Was is the motherfucking key word.
It counts.
No longer.
The military brat. Appreciate the health care.
Shit.
Well, that too. Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah. For me, it wasn't worth the headache. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah,
Never
I
had a
don't know.
cavity, no fillings, no nothing.
That's true.
Yeah, I think it was worth the headache.
I suppose.
Oh, that reminds me, Dale, you might have to fill in for me next week if you're available.
I'm not, unfortunately, sorry.
Oh, you might have to find a fill in because I have to have 6 extractions. I'm not gonna fill in.
Oh, damn.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna be snagger-tooth.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
4 wisdom teeth, and 1 I had like a tooth pulled, and they left part of a root, and so they got to
They
get
do that
that
shit
one.
on purpose.
Yeah.
4 wisdom teeth now?
Huh?
4 wisdom teeth now? I'm
Yeah.
not trying to say you old, but in this time of
Yes,
your
you are. It's okay.
I just got mine pulled out 2 years ago.
It's like we the
It's
same
okay,
age,
yeah.
so if I'm calling you old, I'm old too. I'm just saying, damn. Wow.
It's okay.
Take
It's all
the
right,
medication to knock you out. Trust me on this one.
Yeah.
Oh no, honey! I plan to be good. I plan to be as high as a giraffe's ass. Do you hear me?
I
I'm
know
not
that's
gonna-
right. Fact.
Yeah, I slept through the whole thing. They put me to sleep.
I was trying to be tough like shit. I'll save a couple hundred. Fuck it. Numb me up and let's go. Did not like
They
it.
said
No, thank
they
you.
said
No, I
night
knew.
shift is an additional $30. You here? Hurry up, take it.
Right.
I need better fucking dental.
Yeah.
Yep, they said that. I was like, oh, okay. Shit, I remember last time I had some work done, I think they charged me like $75 for nitrous. And I still happily paid that.
I know
But,
that's right. I would too.
like
Well,
$30.
when I had my wisdom teeth out, they didn't give me the gas. They gave me what I guess they used to call, I don't know if they still do, but it was twilight anesthesia,
I've heard of it.
where, I mean, they knock you out, but
And that worked
Well,
pretty well.
yeah. Yeah, it worked fine. I didn't feel a thing until I woke up.
Mm.
And
Listen.
Really doing dental work. This is the best podcast ever.
Oh no!
Right,
Good
We can
night,
stop talking
people.
about that. Good night.
right.
all right, I'm
Thank you,
going to
Dell,
walk
for
the
coming
dog, y'all.
through.
Thank you for
Thank you for the
Yes,
having
thanks,
listeners.
Dell.
me. Thank you for having me. I'll be back one day.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then we can call you Dr. Dell.
Hey, that's what's up.
All right.
oh,
Uh,
what's up? That's what's up. Congrats, congrats.
thank
Dr.
you.
Dale.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, on that note, I'm going to walk my dog.
Woof, woof.
Hey.